Alright, here we are in my Hugelkultur garden slash I guess kind of following some permaculture type basics. I'm just learning. I've made my swales. They're really small. This is my garden. Most everything's grown from seeds with the exception of the raspberries, grapes, blueberries, and I believe that's it. The raspberries, the grapes, and the blueberries. Everything else is planted from seed. Here's the leftover sticks. I actually have underneath the swales the logs from a tree cut down. Everything, this is the lowest point in the yard, so all the water runs off from upstream down into the yard and then down. Here's the kind of dry area in here. I have some carrots and other natural grasses and ground cover. I'm going to actually, after this all dies off for the season, with the exception of the raspberries, here's one that didn't do so well. It was dying, but it's actually coming back now. As you can see, it's growing back. I have a blueberry with a blueberry on it. Not looking too good, but it's a start. It's my first time. Another raspberry. Over here I have another blueberry, little blueberry bush. The blueberries, the raspberries, and the grapes were not actually were planted from a small bush. This is my giant pumpkin. It's overtaking everything. A watermelon. And in amongst all of this I have beans, lettuce, carrots. It's the middle of July. All the carrots, the beans, the lettuce. Here's some carrot. You can see the pumpkin. It's just a massive growing thing. You can see the log right here on the top. It needs to be covered up a little better. But all this, after I'm done, is going to be mowed down because it all dies at the end of the season. Here's some beans, some flowers, my grape. I have a couple grapes. This is probably only a 1-year vine. My other one, need to pull that up. Here's some more of these carrots. And then here's some lettuce. Down in here I got different bits of lettuce. Some of it I'll let spike and everything. This little bit right here is mint. Should be some mint. Yeah, peppermint. Good stuff. Good for mojitos. Here's some more beans. So this is all my Hugelkultur experiment. Like I said, the only things that were not grown from seeds were the grapes, the raspberries, and the blueberries, and the peppermint. But everything else grown from seeds. Haven't watered in about 3 weeks. We've been getting some decent rain, but all that rain will filter down, hit these mounds, slow it, soak in real nice, and it should soak into these logs that are starting to rot, and that's the basis of the Hugelkultur. So here's my complete Hugelkultur slash permaculture experiment. Plan on planting some apple trees later on in the fall when it's good for planting in this corner. Maybe a pear tree where this trash pile is. Unsightly, but it's part of building everything up. So there's my fence to keep the dogs and such out. So I hope you enjoy that. It can be done. I do live here in Colorado Springs, Zone 5, elevation of about 6,200 feet, maybe even 6,300 feet up here. It is July, the middle of July, so looks like I'm getting quite a crop here. I can start eating the lettuce. I've eaten some grapes. Blueberries aren't till later, and I may not get raspberries, but next season I should hope for some. And I hope you enjoyed.